what is the role of customer service when it comes to customer loyalty? And we go from surprising news or bad news maybe to actually worse news here. The second big finding from our research is that service, as a rule, service interactions tend to drive disloyalty, not loyalty. Those customers who had any service interaction, this was a huge finding for us in the research, were any service interaction, mind you, were 4 times more disloyal than those customers who did not, or 4 times more likely to be disloyal at the end of those service experiences than otherwise. Now, it's a huge finding, and the reason is that, it's a bit unfair, I think. If we think about customer service, usually when customers are contacting us, they're in some state of need. They have an issue, and so it's a bit unfair to think about customer service shouldering the blame for that. But I think, as we all know, if the customer has a problem with the product and they call customer service and we can't resolve it, that blame gets attributed to customer service for failing to fix the problem. Well, what the research shows us is that not only do we not get paid for delighting, but more often than not, we tend to make loyalty worse at the end of that service interaction than better. Now, we're going to dig into this a little bit and talk about what it means. But the right way to think about it is loyalty is really made up of 2 things. There's sort of 2 loyalty pies, if you will. There's positive loyalty, and from our research, what we know is that positive loyalty is mainly driven by things like brand, product quality, etc. Then there's the disloyalty pie, and unfortunately, the disloyalty pie is dominated by customer service. Again, it's not a fair situation because customers call us in a state of need and with a problem often caused by a product that didn't work in the first place, but we shoulder the blame. And the reality is, when we dig into the data, what we find is often we are doing things to actually perpetuate that disloyalty. So the customer may call us in a state of disloyalty and we just make things worse.